Hello everybody, welcome to the artclasses.com live stream. This live stream usually happens from Monday to Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time zone. I haven't done any live stream last week because I was pretty busy. A lot of classes and freelance and stuff. So I'll try to do it mostly every day, but I'll be on YouTube every Friday, that's for sure. But if I have more time, I'll do the live stream from here from Monday to Thursday at 12 p.m. And usually this live stream will go on about 30 to 45 minutes. And if you guys are on Discord, which is, if you guys are my Patreon, you have an access to Discord. So you can just join me on the voice channel and just chat. Hopefully, I don't know, somebody said they were going to join me today, but I haven't heard any of them yet. So, let's see here. So, today I'm going to draw a Wonder Woman. Probably not going to be able to finish it. So, I did that like, oh wait, yeah. So, this Sub-Zero, I just got it done over the weekend, and it will be on Patreon term 17, which is it will be released on April 30th. This one's already released, the Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So if you want to see any of the Mortal Kombat dude, you can tweet at me and I will consider it. Probably next one, I'm not sure, I might do Katana or something. But today, just gonna be Wonder Woman, alright? I did a bunch of Street Fighter, so now I'm gonna take a break and do some DC Comics. Alright. So let's get started. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in on the chat board. Then I will try to answer your question if I can. So usually, this is what, let's see, the 2000. Usually do about 2000, 2000. This might be a little, let's do 2000, why not? Oops. Okay, Sub-Zero. So I didn't really like this one as much, but I was just doing it for fun, and it's sort of kind of one thing lead to another and become almost finished. So I'm just gonna kind of make something not exactly the same, but pretty similar, except a little cooler pose, I guess. Well, normal pose. So we'll see. I don't have anything in mind. I'm just gonna sketch as is, and usually, well, this is usually my background is about 90, and I will do probably 40 and maybe 50% opacity, normal.
Hello?
Hey Philippe, and joining me today is Philippe Losinski. You can follow Philippe on his YouTube channel. He's a pretty good badass artist, and I'll post the link over here. What are you drawing today, Philippe?
I don't know. I don't know what to draw.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna draw Wonder Woman. All right. So I'm just gonna try to get the pose here. Maybe start out with the head, and let's just do the frontal. Just be trim it down a bit. So usually I'm just gonna do sort of like maybe make her legs one side forward, the other one kind of backward. Body area. And holding the sword on this side. foreshortening a bit. So just like a rough idea for the pose. Things might change as I see if I can come up with better ones. You know, just cut off by the knee, that's not pretty good. I'll probably gonna zoom in a little bit later. And this one's coming forward. It's like I use the contour line to kind of indicate that, and this also forward. That's backward. And let's go into the back. Maybe you have a shield or something. Hair flowing. Alright. So just gonna use that as make a copy as a backup. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's in here, Philippe. Usually there's nobody. Usually there's nobody on Twitch. That's why I come on Twitch. But I usually go on YouTube on Friday. Because YouTube, they usually, last time there was like about 50 to 60 people. But I don't want to go on that every day. It's too many questions. Yeah.
It will be fine.
Yeah. Usually they'll come and watch it after. I'm pretty new to Twitch, so. But it seems like a good platform.
I never use.
Huh?
I never use it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's like YouTube trying to do the same thing these days. Like they're trying to do live so that they can like beat Twitch or something. And now they have like a super chat that you can like monetize from user. Like you get paid if people like do super chat or something. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't tried yet. But all right, so now I got this. Yeah, usually I have no one in here. How's this going over there on Belgium? I heard you guys. There's the EU Brexit or something.
Brexit is from England.
No, I know, but they have like a meeting in Brussels, right?
Oh yeah, it's possible, but
Yeah.
it's totally possible.
Yeah. Big news
I have
everywhere.
a lot of work at this time, so I don't follow the news. Sorry.
That's good.
Just
It's
some big news, but not
Yeah.
everything.
news are depressing.
Yeah, very sad what happened at this moment.
I know, right? All right. So now I am going to kind of. So the trick here is not the trick, just some tips, drawing tips. Usually when you are walking, your pelvis will go the opposite way as your collarbone, and then you create this arc, and then this one will come forward, and you want something to go forward, then you create a contour line, so you know, like, so that it's, because otherwise everything that you draw will be on the X and Y. You want to see space to create an illusion of something coming forward, and to do that you can have like a contour line to help it. And oh yeah, and the twist is creating the C and the S curve. Like in here, you have the S curve a little. All right, now go back to 40%. What are you drawing today, Philippe?
I'm searching, just paint and see what.
Oh, cool. Just some speedy badass.
I don't know if it's badass, but speedy, of course.
All right, it will be badass. So, so now I'm doing torso here. Maybe I'll have the hip hang low a little bit. So I'm not gonna do like super realistic. It's just gonna be maybe, I don't know, depends on how I'm gonna add the painting on. But I'm gonna try to keep it stylized. I think that's a bit too low. I'm gonna add that. That curve doesn't look good. Like sometimes when you add some curve onto the image, you might have to tweak the design a bit so it would make your image look slightly better. As long as it serves the purpose of your image, then it's good. But sometimes if the design go against, like say the contour line, like it has like a pointy end here, right? I could add that, but I want to add the curve here first, and then I might add that a little bit later. But for now, we just keep it as a mock-up. And I'm gonna give her a bit more muscular leg this time, because this one that I made earlier, the leg's kind of a little bit too plain. This one I'm gonna make it not necessarily thicker, but a little bit more muscle definition. And torso here, hips, and that belt will serve the purpose of accentuate her hips line a bit. And then things come out there. So now just, this is basically, the drawing is not going to be the actual drawing. It's basically a mock-up for the painting. Most of the time if I draw and I'm going to paint, because I don't really care about line work. I mean, I do care about drawing, but since you're not going to presenting a line in the end, you don't need to, you know, have it super duper clean. Just have it so that it would help you decide where to push and pull your shape. Because painting, shape is pretty important in painting. But if you're gonna do line work, then you're gonna, this take a lot of time, a long time to clean up the line work. That's why I don't usually care. I'd rather paint and we just, because you're not gonna see line when you paint anyway. It's different than like if you trying to fill the color in the line, that's coloring basically. So it's different than painting, because you still depending on line to create some sort of a visual aesthetic. But if you really paint, you're not gonna really care much about how clean the lines are, but it has to be accurate, like proportion wise, sort of mock up with everything. A little bit more there. Yeah, try to be as accurate as I can, and nothing like this will be no such thing as perfect. You're not gonna be able to get everything perfect, but try to get as close as you can to the realistic proportion, right? And especially without reference, it's almost impossible to get them to look super duper perfect. But you have to kind of try to make them look at least please your eyes aesthetically, and that's the point. So increase that a bit, lower that part, this collarbone. So kind of we're looking up a little bit basically. Hello, I wonder who that is. I can't really see. Hey Tony, finally you made it to the live stream. Yeah, I'm doing Wonder Woman for level 3 Patreon this time. It's gonna try to make it to look like this. Hopefully it will be nice. taking a break on Street Fighter for now. Hello, Nata102. How are you? I probably butchered your name already. Sorry about that. And let's see here. And Wonder Woman has huge, like, you know, pretty broad shoulder. That's how I see it, because she probably look like a more. You seen any Olympians, female swimmer or gymnast? That's how I picture Wonder Woman, basically. Oh, you can picture Gal Gadot. She's hot. Not sure if I want it that high. Should I lower it? Yeah, but I could lower that a bit. That means I have to move it up. I'm gonna have to angle that a bit. How are you guys doing? Anything fun on Monday? Increase the bust size a little here, since it's, you know, pretty much a drawing. And like I said, I'm not gonna go super realistic on this one. I'm gonna keep it cute. Oh, nice. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is the old one I didn't record. I record part of it, but I didn't record the whole thing. I wish I would have. But it's take forever. The face alone take like, God, I don't know, 3 hours. That's why I don't want to do realistic one, because usually if the face take too long, then it might end up to be like 6 hours video, or 7 hours. You don't want that. But I'm gonna try to, you know, go as far as I could in this one. So give her a little bit muscular arm there. And when you draw arm, there's the forearm is basically just a trick when you draw on forearm, because forearm are not like in here. So when you have forearm, your forearm are, you have, when you rotate your arm, right, in here, like you see from the outside, so you see deltoid a bit. Let's turn that off. And deltoid will come over here, and then that's connected to the pecs, and then this will be your bicep will come from under, and then you see a little bit of tricep here. But yeah, on the forearm is not a circular shape. You think about it, the forearm would be like more like ellipse, and you translate it to box, it should be like that. Reason is because if you look at your forearm from the back, you have two bones that come out, right? So that would be the front or the back of your fist, and this is the forearm on the underside, right? If you have your thumbs. But if you look at it on the side angle, whoops, then it will be thinner because one is overlapping the other. So it will be thinner. So this will be the angle of this one, and that will be super, kind of slightly thin. So be aware when you're drawing forearm, don't treat it as, you know, as a cylinder or anything like that. Niall Turner, if you have a problem with creating character from your mind, I think everybody does, and because they don't have, well, everything, not just character, is this also include like environment and everything else. It's because you don't have enough visual memory to be able to come off from, and it took me years to be able to, you know all these tricep, bicep, and how they turn and twist. I didn't just start drawing yesterday, and usually I'll just go to light drawing, and you know, a lot of time way back in the day, everybody start off as drawing by copying from reference, or you know, doing copy of some other artist or something like that. So it's okay, that's pretty normal. So just do a lot of copy and a lot of what we don't call it copy because it's basically a study. So do a lot of study, and eventually you'll be able to come up on your own. Yeah. But you know, everybody's kind of start out that way. Like I used to copy a lot of Dragon Ball stuff way back. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yep. From Dragon Ball to here, I know it's quite different. Yeah, but that's basically. And I draw a lot of like anime way back in the day.
I have done the same.
Huh?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I copy a lot of Dragon Balls and comics from Wacom also.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good too. Yeah, I love Dragon Balls. Everything. And then eventually you're gonna be able to, you know, draw your own stuff. It just comes naturally once you have enough information in your head.
Yeah, totally agree with you.
Yeah. Because when you don't have the information, like what the hell are you gonna draw from, you know? It's kind of, and I mean a lot of artists these days, if you do like a lot of them like what's his name? He's really good. Alec Ross and Adam Hughes, they have their own personal model. So when they're doing comic cover, they just have, you know, a person pose so that they can get the super accurate lighting, accurate proportion, and accurate everything. So, and a lot of, even, you know, when you're doing video games, if you're doing environment or something, you have Valve, when they're making or Assassin's Creed, not Valve, sorry. They're sending people to France and take photo like all over the place. They send like part of the team to go there and just take photo of, you know, all the architecture and everything, so that they're able to make the video game that you'll be able to see. So it's a lot of effort, you know. It's not just like, oh, these people are able to come up with this thing out of the blue, or just they didn't pull some stuff out of their butt. They really actually work hard at it. So yeah. So, and to be able to draw like, and you know, not every drawing is gonna be good. Like I just got this Samsung tablet and I start drawing on it and I was like, holy shit, this is terrible. It's just like not used to it. But second or third trials start to get better. Like when you change your tools, or when you change your like when I first give a try on environment, I suck so bad also. Not that I'm like good at character, but I'm getting better every year, which is good. But you know, you're gonna have to do a lot of studies. And painting also, you know, different than drawing. So when you draw something, and you like, a lot of time, like I have students that will come and they're really good at drawing, but when they start painting, that's when they start to die, because they think like a people who start drawing, and the way you think of painting and drawing are totally different. You know, like what I'm doing right now, just line. I didn't think about form yet, so I'm just trying to get all the proportion right, basically. But later I'll probably have to like trying to come up with the form, because all these are geometry that are inside whatever you are drawing. You have to kind of translate your line into form, and once you can do that, then your painting is gonna start to look more like an actual form, like like what I said here, X, Y, and Z. A lot of people forgot the Z, and when the Z comes, that's when things gonna start to look good, and the direction of the lighting also. Okay, now I'm just gonna make another copy here, because I'm gonna erase this so that she can have some hair coming up front. How's it going over there, Philippe?
It's pretty cool. I have something
Nice.
very cool for me.
Nice. Awesome. Is it for the speed paint?
Oh no, just for you.
Oh, thanks. Just for me, huh?
Yeah.
I see. That's pretty cool. Very nice of you. Did you have French fry today? Or
Not today.
Belgian fry?
Oh yeah. I ate
Sorry.
some.
Oh, you eat something
Not
Belgian
good.
fry? Yeah, I started to announce it on YouTube, so I think it will take off. People will start to call it Belgian fry from now on. You know, start with one, and then eventually it will spread out throughout the world. Then we will know that the French are poser. It's Belgian, and now French people. I know, and now French people will start to hate me. Like, you asshole. There you go. All right, so now I'm starting to add in the hair a little bit. Not sure if that would look cool, but yeah. And feel free to say hi on the chat board, you guys. And don't forget to, that link that I just posted earlier. Go there and subscribe. Philippe is a pretty good artist. He has like a channel on YouTube. He will teach you how to paint like a badass environment and stuff.
Thank you. You're very
Yeah.
kind.
Oh, you're pretty good. That's like I look at your stuff on Facebook all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It means a lot for me.
I was like trying to figure out how the hell did he do it. I always try to reverse engineer whatever people does, especially good ones. Be like, what is this thing?
I have pretty cool tools. You just put the you just put the render or pixel effect and everything is done.
I don't think that's gonna ever happen though. Like, robot can't do that. They can't be as good as we are. I doubt it. Because art
I
change.
agree with you.
Yeah, art changes all the time. Unless they can philosophize stuff, then now we in deep shit. If they can like independently think, then yeah, we in deep shit and analyze all the artwork and be able to like feel. Then okay, so now for the hair, shit, hairs are hard. I'm just thinking like breaking them into groups. I'm not doing a very good job here, but that is one group here, right? And then this group is falling here, and then another group maybe in the back there, and then another group coming out, then another group here. I'm trying to not to kind of make them too repetitive. This is, I'm gonna take that out. Oops. There we go. Simplify. Keep it simple. Don't try to make things too complex too early. That's when, see, I think that's the key to painting. Try to keep it simple in the beginning. Drawing also, try to keep it simple in the beginning, and then once you get everything in the right place, then you can start adding more detail. And that's also kind of similar to painting that way. Keep it simple. Detail doesn't mean good. Detail can also be bad. And a lot of time detail gets in the way if you trying to do too much. Alright, I'm gonna add the shield here. Oh, maybe. I don't know how big her shield is. Well, if I add the shield, then it will intersect with the hair. So let's just do something different. Let's add the shoe in her back. Just like Captain America. but I think you should protect the back of your neck, so it should be high. There we go. So it's just a mock-up. Things might change later. We don't know. If the composition or everything looks good, then we'll try to. I'll keep it. But if I can find better ideas, then and this will just be the lasso of truth. Ta-da! And this will be a sword. And foreshortening. Alright, now we're coming to face. Oh, you want me to tell you the whole process of how to finish a painting? Huh. You're gonna have to come and watch every day, man. If I could tell you in words, everybody would be good just listening to me. You can't. You're gonna have to watch it. And what I would suggest is, you know, focus on the foundation, do a lot of master study, and light and shadow. That's the most important key to painting. Without light, you will not have. I'm just gonna uprest this. Whoa, wrong. So first start out with the shape, and then you start to get form. So it's go from line, shape, and then form. I'm just gonna merge it right now. Let me make a copy of this in case. Alright. And neck there. I'm not sure if it's okay, that's a thing. I'm just gonna try to, so that the eye should be there. This should be lower. And it's all about putting your line and shape in the right place. See, that's why I eliminate those harsher lines. And now I'm just going to round up her face a little bit more. And upper lips. Ta-da! And then lower lips. Now I'm just using the trick of light and shadow. So combining line and shadow, like on the top lips, upper lips, I add like flat shadow in there. So it helps with the shape of the lips. Now I'm going to add the eyebrows. And you can also download my tutorial from chapter 1 to chapter whatever now that I have. All of them is about foundation, but it also show you tips and tricks. I heard they're pretty good. Not lying. Okay, so now I'm adding eyes, eyelash. Hopefully I'm not screwing up this one. Shouldn't add halftone in there. I just want to focus on line, and I shouldn't add halftone because halftone will be in the painting. This one just gonna be line. How's it going over there, Philippe?
Good question. I think it's okay. It's okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna flip. Oh, thanks, Tony. Glad you like them. Yeah, your painting's coming, looking pretty good these days. See, when I flip, I can see more of what I should do. Because like some of the eyes of something that's kind of hard sometimes. Like portrait is hard, period. I mean, it's not like hard, but try to get to look good. It's hard. Trying to kind of stylize it and try to keep it somewhat realistic and not too much stylized. Like when I did Scorpion and Sub-Zero, those are super stylized. This one maybe a little. She looked pretty serious. And eyelash. Yes, it's not about adding, it's about keeping everything in control, moving shape around. And if your shape is in the right place, then it should look good. Like this one's a little too big in comparison to the other side, so I'm going to move it up a bit. Ah, there. Flip it back. Now this one's a little, see, that one's bigger than that, so I'm gonna have to either, well, let's see, I'm gonna have to make this one smaller, keep it a little, keeping it real a bit. Like traditionally I probably have to kind of erase it and do all kinds of stuff and redraw, but good thing we have Photoshop. Don't have to erase so much and make your workflow a lot better and faster. You have to be able to like look at it and kind of see, you know, what's wrong with it, like the proportion, the shapes, and positioning, everything. Whenever you're ready, Philippe. I'm almost done.
I'll go and just put that quickly a character.
Yeah, just take your time. I think I'm gonna move the nose down a bit. I think. Well, what if? I think it looks. What if I move the lip up instead? There we go. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Let's go back. I think I did lasso the whole thing. Okay, move it up. See, just slight change, it can change a lot of things. Oh, hey, I am Storyteller. Hey, Lar, what's up? Yep, I put it out for free on one of them, and I'll probably release some of those on YouTube. They just sketch that I do a live stream, so nothing exciting about that. Yeah, just go there and you can get it for free. Alright, now I don't know if the eyes are too small. Maybe. I don't know. Let's make a copy. What's going on, Lar? I think I'm gonna try to make this whole thing slightly bigger because it looks slightly too small. It's supposed to be like half the head, right? Gonna slightly. Whoa, wrong layer. Go back again. Whoops. Okay. Lasso this whole thing because I think the face are too little. Slightly bigger, not too much. It just tiny little change can make it look a lot better sometimes. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Alright. Now I'm gonna reframe the face a little bit there. Keep a square jaws. Not too square, but you know, stronger jawline. There you go. All right. Now I'm just gonna add some dots. Oops. Give him cross eyes. Should pretty serious. And make the top part of the eyelid slightly darker. I'm probably gonna paint all this, so I'm not gonna draw a lot of it. And oh, I forgot. I'm gonna make her tiara kind of thinner because I don't really like the one that they have in the movies. Just personal things. Kind of make it thinner. We'll see. So things might change as I paint. Oh, cool. All right. So now we are going to add some detail here. Not really detail, just mock up basically. How's it going over there, Philippe?
It's pretty finished, so...
Oh, you did? You posted?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Just in 2 minutes?
Sure. Oops. I'm gonna fix this a little bit there. All right. Let's see here. What else I could do? Erase the tail of the eyelash a bit. And then I can start adding silhouette or some form behind the line or something. So yeah, now I have like pretty much all the mock-up that I need. Usually I don't draw in this much detail. I just start painting right away. But I mean, drawing's good. You have to practice drawing. The more accurate you can draw, the better your painting's gonna be, because you know where everything should be. And especially when I first explained like how the arm rotate and it will not be all even and stuff, right? So everything's related. If you can't draw good, then most likely your painting is not gonna be as good. But again, drawing and painting are two different animals. Just because you can draw good doesn't mean that you can paint well. So you're gonna have to practice on that too. Because a lot of time, like I said, I have some students come, they're a pretty good drawer, but in painting you have to kind of think differently. Nope, I'm on Discord. So if you are on my Patreon, or yeah, you will be on my Discord. Or if you're Philippe Lusinski, then you're on my Discord. Yeah, Philippe's gonna post some stuff here pretty soon. And if you see the link on top of the chat, that's Philippe's channel. So he has a channel on YouTube. He's pretty good. Always do badass speed painting.
Saving.
All right. And now, oh, I forgot to add gauntlet. There we go. Contour line there. Gauntlet. And then this arm, she has like some kind of things that are hanging. And yeah, this one's not gonna be super realistic. It's just gonna be stylized. So when I paint, I'm probably gonna make it a little more cartoony. And again, this one will be on my Patreon, the process, and voiceover tutorial. Sub-Zero is going to be on level 4 Patreon. It will release at the end of April. I will put Scorpion. He's already released, so I'll put it on Gumroad pretty soon. And I will be here tomorrow. Hopefully, if I'm not like too busy. I try to make it on Twitch. It's a little more peaceful here. Nobody ever come here. But I'm still doing YouTube on Friday, so. Oh, on Discord you can be on whatever level. And I'm usually on Discord Monday to Thursday. Like you can be level 1, it doesn't matter. And on level 1 you can, you post your stuff on Patreon or something, community post. I can pick some of your drawing and painting and do a draw over or paint over, which is fun.
Okay, I posted.
You did? Alright.
Yep.
Alright, so about 50 minutes here. Woo! So this is the Discord. Wait, let me drag over. Copy, wait. How could I open link? So this is what Philip did today. Super badass speed painting. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Wait, how come it's so small? Oh, okay, so it's come with that size. Alright, I thought it would have bigger ones. But yeah, awesome. So this is Philippe, and you can follow Philippe on his YouTube channel. It's pretty badass. Look at that. Good lighting and stuff. So see, this is what I'm saying. Painting is different than drawing. But you have to be good at drawing to be able to paint also. So it's kind of related, but it's not exactly the same. But this is fucking awesome. Look at the light. This is awesome. Looking good, Philippe. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me today, Philippe, and thank you for joining me, Ian. Thank you for joining me, Lars, and everyone, Tony. Thank you for all your support on Patreon and stuff. Alright, I will see you tomorrow if I can. I will come by Twitch, but for sure I'll be on YouTube on Friday. Alright guys, have a good rest of the day, and you can go watch Ian Brewer art on his channel there. Post your link to the channel over there. So Ian has been my student for a while, so now he's doing some good character work. Alright guys, well, do you post your link, Ian? Or just click on Ian's names and you go to his channel on Twitch. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye bye. Bye Philippe. Philippe.
Bye bye.
Alright.